I'm going to show you a hoist that we made for my wife. She's a recent paraplegic, and we live near the water, and getting in the water is really, really important to her. And pushing those chairs with balloon tires is a man's task that I couldn't find another man to do it, so I came up with a different way to get her in the water. This is just ideas. I hope you can employ it. We've used it. There's a seawall that I can back up to. I can actually put the whole ass into my truck over the water if I choose to, but if I come in at an angle, then I can move her in, pick her up, swing this thing out, because this thing swings just about as easy as it gets. So I can pick her up, swing her out, set her in the water, and then when it's time for her to come back, she comes back, climbs herself into the chair, which is submerged, and I push the button and up she comes. She's a happy camper, and I haven't hurt my back at all. I hope this works for you. I hope it helps somebody that needs some sort of help for whatever this will provide. Good luck. There's four main components. The first component is a regular hitch receiver that we welded right in as part of the truck rack because I wanted it up high. The second piece is the receiver that slides right into here, if I can do it left-handed. And then you line this hole up with that hole, and a keeper pin goes in there. And then it gets latched on the other side. And this piece, where is it? Down here. This gets put on here like this. And this keeper pin goes right into it. Then the last piece, this is the Bruno wheelchair lift. So a lot of people who have the ability to roll their chair to the back of their van, stand up, pick up their chair, swing it into the van, and then walk to the front of the car to drive. This is the device that does it. It's got a whole bunch of framework that we didn't employ, but in this case, this slides in here, and because I don't want it to stick out any further than it needs to, get this, it goes to the last hole. How did I do? I'm going to put a magnet here, which I don't have in stock, so it's just going to sit here with a magnet. But for now, it's just going to hang, and then I've got this connector. If you're going to do anything like this, make sure that the exposed connector that's attached to the truck is your ground, because you don't want that hot in case it touches anything. So anyway, that connector puts them together, and then the controller will lift it up or down. And I've got a special chair that I put her in. It's actually a shower chair for disabled people. It's aluminum, so it weighs little or nothing. I come up with straps to a hanger, and then the hanger gets hooked in this. And as it does it, you can feel the springs on the truck moving. That's fine, I don't care about that. It's plenty enough to pick her up. I pick her up all the way, and I swing her out over the water, and I lower her down, and she is one happy camper because she is at home in the water. I think I paid $200 or something like that for it. It's somewhere I saw this rated for 400 pounds, and somewhere I read that the strap on there is 15 feet long. Well, first time we went to use it, the strap was only 4 feet long. She was dangling out over the water, and I was out of strap. So what I did was brought her back in, and I just got these ratchet straps like you get at Home Depot. These are rated for 400 pounds. So I swapped it out. It was very easy to do, and that worked out pretty good. So in terms of expense, I've got, I don't know, $4 into this strap, $200 into this whole black assemblage, and maybe $30 into all this other metal. If you had to hire someone to weld it, you'd have another 100 or 200 into that, I don't know. But for what it does for my wife, her level of happiness, this was very well spent money. Very well spent. Let me see if I can do it in such a way that you can easily tell, because this articulates quite a long way away. And so I can actually, which was Ian's clever idea, I can pick up something heavy and put it all the way up into my bed if I want to. What you need though is someone who knows how to weld. My buddy Ian at Malcolm Metals in Honolulu, he's a very good welder. He just whipped this out really quick. And he's also the one who came up with this articulation idea. Works really well. Hope this works for you. I take absolutely no responsibility for anything in my life. And good luck. Aloha.